What you have to realize is that cornstarch will act like sugar. In fact, even worse than sugar on the glycemic index, it's going to just spike your sugar. And the main purpose of this cornstarch is purely a filler to add more bulk to the product. The only benefit of that yogurt is the calcium. The problem is with all that sugar, it's going to prevent you from absorbing that little bit of calcium that's now going to be nullified. So I would highly recommend to consume plain whole fat grass-fed yogurt from A2 protein cows. Okay, it's a certain type of protein. Now, I also consume organic Bulgarian yogurt. I like that. But my ideal type of yogurt is not even a yogurt, it's a kefir. I like the whole fat kefir from grass-fed cows or grass-fed sheep or goat. And then if you want to just add some berries to it, just add actual berries and blend it. It's delicious. And definitely don't give your kids the sweetened flavored yogurt. It's not going to help them. Number 6, soy protein. I already mentioned this ingredient, but I wanted to bring it up as a category because it's in so many foods. It's a very cheap protein. It's going to mess up your gut, your liver, probably because it has traces of hexane. We don't know for sure, but it's very refined, isolated product that is not natural to consume that. Not to mention being GMO. Consume real protein, meat, eggs, fish, seafood. And the last one I'm going to talk about, number 7, is the modified starches. I already mentioned this as well, but I wanted to talk about it as a category of food because it's not really even a food. It really was a byproduct of industry. Someone had this idea like, oh, let's see, I tell you what, you know what we could do? We could put this starch in the food supply, right? Because it's so cheap. And its primary goal is that it's a filler. Realize the starch is a chain of sugars, but it's not sweet, but it will definitely act like sugar. In fact, worse than sugar because it really will spike your blood sugar. The modified starches was a byproduct of the corn syrup industry as well. So if someone said, hey, let's just put this in food and create an industry around it, which they did, because now it's a $12 billion industry. An average consumer consumes 30 pounds of modified starch every single year. And there's over 50 different names to camouflage the starch.